This is a message from the heart for you today. If you are feeling the weight of these times, promises that are being made that are not landing, and headlines that are crashing into your daily lives, you're not alone. I'm Andrea Winn, here to offer grounded, compassionate guidance so we can meet this moment with clarity and courage and also care. So today we are turning our attention to Trump's recent UN speech. How do we understand it and its impact on the world's view of the United States? And what does it signal about the moment? And how can we respond with resilience that turns what may look like a disaster into real practical solutions for our lives and our communities? So let's take a look at what this UN speech is signaling. The UN moment is reading as a leadership test on the world stage. Trump's grand promises with little verifiable evidence, a strong emphasis on borders and energy, and a tone that often feels more performative than policy driven. And there are some key themes that we can note. Grand claims about stopping wars or delivering quote unquote historic peace without clear verifiable plan or really any evidence. And a nationalist frame of borders, energy, independence, and a posture of America first. And diplomacy and coalition building is really deprioritized in favor of his rhetoric. So I would like to propose to you to treat the speech as data about momentum, a catalyst towards a changing tide where energy is heading and where constructive leadership can emerge. So let's take a look at how to interpret Trump's UN speech and its impact on the worldview of America. So let's see what his speech means beyond the podium and how it also shapes how the world is seeing America and how that shapes our opportunities to act. So in terms of his credibility and consistency, are the promises anchored in verifiable policy steps or broad assertions? So we can watch for specifics versus his slogans. And then there's the area of diplomacy versus rhetoric. Does the speech prioritize coalition building and alliance commitments and international norms, or is it framed around unilateral actions? The global audience response. Are the allies signaling alignment, hesitation, or pushback? So we can take note of their tone, the pauses, and public statements coming out after the UN speech. Energy, borders, and security. How does the speech frame borders and energy policy in relation to global stability and climate commitments? So what this means for the worldview of America, the speech has likely eroded further trust in the United States as a reliable partner for shared security and democratic norms. And I know that completely goes against the grain of anybody that would be listening to this video. And this has further destabilized Trump's support, both within and outside of America, including Trump supporters as well. So let's translate this into our view as leaders for peace. Treat this moment as a prompt to engage in constructive, evidence-based dialogue rather than reactivity, and to seek cross-partisan or cross-community initiatives that address real-world problems with accountable leadership. So I would like to propose a resilience-based path from disaster, energy to US solutions. And I'd like to propose a core framework of first, pausing then reframing, then acting, and then aligning. So just to expand on this core framework, the pause, you can take 3 deep breaths and name your initial reactions like concern, frustration, curiosity. Then you can reframe and see the energy of this moment as data that you can translate into momentum for positive change. The third aspect of this framework is to then act. So choose 2 or 3 concrete actions that you can take, perhaps even this week, that address real problems in your community or policy discussions. For example, attending a local town hall or city council meeting to advocate for transparent, humane policies, or to send a respectful note or email to your representative outlining 2 or 3 practical reforms that you would like to see. Or it could be as simple as volunteering with a local organization that's addressing public health or education or resilience building in your community. So after the third piece of this framework of acting, the fourth step is to align. So at the end of the day, with some brief journaling practice to just really check in about your actions and make sure that they're reflecting truth and compassion and service. And so I'd also like to add a little mindset note about that's really based in the law of attraction, that the more that you can cultivate this inner state that you want to see in the world through grounding yourself and developing clarity within yourself and really embodying compassionate action yourself, the more that you will be able to attract more of that to be happening outside of you. Your inner stance, what's happening inside of you, your feeling state, it very much affects how others respond and how energy flows. So just a quick reminder about the law of attraction. So the UN moment, Trump's UN moment, it can be read as momentum in flux. A resilience approach helps you to ride that energy toward solutions rather than getting locked up and feeling upset and being reactive. So if you're feeling drawn to a grounded and compassionate and wise approach through these wild times, I am offering a Warrior of Peace coaching group that offers a structured space to be able to practice and to deepen this work with my coaching support and guidance. The Warrior of Peace group, it's a 6-week group and it's limited to 6 people so that it can be intimate and people can really share deeply. And we will work with core practices that include chakra grounding and energy mapping and short daily home plays and journaling to anchor in your changes. The cadence of the group is that it includes 6 one-hour weekly sessions, live sessions, and also a discovery call with me, just a 15-minute chat to check to see if the group is a good fit for you or not. And lastly, the group begins on October the 13th. And what the group will bring to you is steadier self-management, clearer decision-making under pressure, healthier boundaries, as well as really observable leadership impact over the course of the 6 weeks. That's what people have found in the past. So the group is currently under a promotion, 50% off through this Friday, October the 3rd. And you can learn more about the group and apply by clicking the group description. There's a link in the group description below. And I would really like to warmly invite you to check out this group and to see if it's something that you feel would help you to really ground and anchor in your values, and so that they are matching up with how you are being in your life. So let's ground your leadership and turn energy into constructive action. And we can view Trump's UN speech with a resilience lens and then step into small, meaningful actions that move us toward solutions, actual, really live solutions. So if you're drawn to this path, please join me in the Warrior Peace Coaching Group to deepen your practice and to broaden your impact. Again, you can learn about the group and apply through the link below. And I would love for us to close this discussion with a clear intention for ourselves, for our community, for our country, and for our world. An intention of wisdom, compassion, and steadfast service. May it be so.